My point in making this one is to kind of show you in real time just a snapshot of the work going into a bus. Alright, so what I'm doing today is, in one of my previous videos, you'll see when I put my face frame up over the kitchen, because my ceiling was a little bit warped, and I knew that'd be the case, I've got to cover up that area. So, most of my videos you'll see the actual work being done in time-lapse, but there's actually quite a bit of work that goes in behind doing a lot of this, so I want to talk a little bit about that today. And this is just going to be the one piece that I'm working with, but this is just long enough. You might have a hard time seeing it's a little bit warped, but I'm using old pallet wood that I'm going to repurpose for the bus. But I've already planed this one down, so you've probably seen that in some of the previous videos. If not, I'll try to remember to put a link below or find one of the clips and add it in. Now the next thing I'll need to do is I need to rip this down and also smooth out these edges. Now because I'm using wood that's a little bit warped, stretch, now my brother's also working on a project for Mom, so be sure to check out my playlist for what we're doing for Mom at Home. That's going to be a whole separate videos I'm working on. Anyway, so planing was the first thing. The second thing will be using the table saw, not only just to rip it down, but smooth the edges. The next thing will be to rip this. I'm going to try and get 2 pieces out of this. After that, then I'll be sanding the edges by hand. The reason I don't want to use a belt sander or an electric sander is those work great for certain situations, but sometimes I go a little bit further than I need to. And I sand off actually too much. So I'm going to do it by hand, just enough to smooth the edges. And then the last step is, because it's a little bit warped, what I will need to do is to use screws and glue to hold it into place. At the very least, screws, somebody can find a place to attach it to. And that will be the trim for above the face frame. So I'm going to get started at least working on this part here.
I'm going to take a measurement.
I got my hoodie on because that strip, that piece I just ripped, I want to go out to the bus and see if it fits. Yeah, I know I'm moving around here, sorry about that folks, but it's starting to snow. But this is also part of the process if you want to build in the winter. Now today I wasn't going to do too much because it is really cold out, so I'm not actually going to do any building in the bus, but I do want to take this piece out and see how it fits. I'm going to turn this around so you can see where I'm going in the bus here. And then there's editing the videos, and so I'm not, doing this to, to say, hey, look, look at all the hard work I'm doing. But, there's a lot going into not just the bus build, but also, when you're doing the editing of these videos. Let's see if I can get a little bit of light on the subject here. Alright, so this is the part up here that I'll have to deal with. And let me set the camera up and try this trim piece. Alright, it is, 32 degrees out here. That's still too cold for me. So this piece will need to go right up in here. And actually it looks like I'll probably have to trim it down a little bit or make it thinner, plane it down to fit on this side here. Not by much though, but I'll work on that down cellar here. So we're going to go back inside. The edge I can always deal with once I'm out here, but the biggest issue is going to be to plane it down just a little bit more. Alright, so another part of this is what I talked about out there measuring is my roof is a little uneven where the kitchen cabinets are, so we'll have to plane this down a little bit more. Alright, I'm heading back out to the bus and I'll explain why in a moment, and I hope you like this kind of real-time video. Now obviously this would be easy to do in the summer because the bus would be closer to the workshop, but since I really have to do all this myself, it involves a little back and forth. Now I didn't bring the trim piece back up for a third time because if you can see this whiteboard up here, my bus is a little uneven. There we go, that's a little better. I had a little trouble keeping things even with my bus. Now admittedly, this is my very first time building a bus, and so I might have done some measurements wrong, but that nice trim piece I just showed you, covers really great up here, but it does not cover enough on this section. So I am going to find another long piece. I will not rip it in half. I'll keep the other two for other trim, but this piece I will plane down to make nice thin and go all the way across the top. It'll hide all this as well, and that should take care of that. Now, I planned on originally doing the trim all at the end, but since it's cold out, yeah, it's really cold out, I'm not going to do much in here. I need to do something inside, so this is what I'm going to work on next. Alright, so now we're going back inside. Now, one step I could have taken to reduce the number of trips, which is not a big deal, it's like I'm only 20 feet from the door, is to have measured that up there before I ripped down those woods. Ripped down that pallet wood. Now luckily, even though I made a mistake, I can still use those other trim pieces in different areas. Alright, so we're going to head back down. I can hear my brother doing some planing as well, I think. So I'll catch you in a minute. Yeah.
They're supposed to go at the top of the cellar stairs for the same reason. And later on, even when Dad was here, him and I talked about how we're going to put the have it cut. And we never did. And it's not there. And I have no idea where it ended up. I have not seen it. But it was around here for the longest time. And I ain't seen it for a year.
Yeah. Alright, so if you're stuck to the end, I hope you kind of like this video. My point in making this one is to kind of show you in real time just a snapshot of the work going into a bus. Now, depending on your situation, it could be a little faster. If you've already got wood that you're able to get that's already been planed down, then of course that makes a big difference. But in my case, and I know other people who are doing the repurposing, reclaiming feature of, in other words, to recycle what you already got in order to save money, is pieces like this that may need a little extra work. I did not stain the back of this because it doesn't need it. But at some point I'll be putting this out on the bus. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. That's the best thing you can do to help me out for my channel growing. Doesn't cost you anything, so which is the great part. It's free to do that. So I hope you'll join me in the next video as I continue on with the bus renovation. Again, thanks for watching until the end.